What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be setting up a gecko / reptile enclosure. Depends what he picks for my little brother. Let's hop right into it. So we got the tank here, and we got it pretty nicely filled up with dirt. There's a thing for humidity there, and it's pretty decent size. It's a 15-gallon, and over here we got our section of plants. Got some grasses, a ton of succulents, and another succulent. Now I'm going to go and fill it up the rest of the way. We got a nice selection of rocks, and I'm going to make a rock pattern formation. I'm thinking of stacking some rocks in this back corner and then placing a plant with embedded in some dirt in the kind of rock mountain wall thing. I'll give you guys an update. So guys, this is what I kind of created. As you can see, it's kind of a rock formation that's all like that, and I'm gonna get to work on planting the plants now, and then I have another soil instead of just this soil that will go around the plants and cover everything so that you won't see this, because you won't really find this in a lizard enclosure. So I'm gonna get right into placing the plants, and I'll do that. So guys, I was thinking that my first plant here would be the one to kind of get embedded in a certain place in these rocks, like maybe right there. That would be really nice. So I'm gonna embed it and surround the roots with dirt and see how it looks. So guys, we got the first plant kind of embedded in there. I think it looks really nice. I'm gonna work on the other plants. So then we got the other one, and I was thinking of placing it right about here, or maybe right there, because they want to be closer to each other. I think it would look better if they're closer to each other, but we don't want them really close, so that they have space to grow. So I'm gonna place that in place. So guys, we got it placed, and I think it looks really nice. As it grows out, it'll look even nicer. I'm gonna plant these four succulents, at the same time. I'm thinking of having like a succulent corner here, and then I'll give you guys an update. I just realized that there probably won't be space for all the succulents, considering we have 3 really large ones still to put in, and this was the smallest one, and look how much space it took up. And we still have a bunch of other plants that I'd really like to include. So I think I'm only gonna plant the 2 greens that will eventually turn red. So I'm gonna plant those, and then so guys, that's just a quick update. They're placed really nicely there, and now I'm thinking of placing the grasses on there, one of them there, and one of them there in that corner on each side of the rock. So guys, we got that one grass planted and that one. I think it looks really good, and now we're gonna place our possibly final plant, because we still got a decent amount of space to fill up, but these will all go out. So I'll just place this plant right here, and then I'll decide. So guys, just a quick update on what happened since that time. I went to the store, bought some cocoa fiber, bought a cocoa fiber brick, soaked it, put it down as a substrate. Also bought some tall plants to put on the other side of the succulents. Bought a little bit of rock hide for the gecko. Bought the lights. Bought some crickets, and I'll go a little bit more into that when I can show you guys, but I didn't record that because I didn't get the chance to. So that's the point we're at, and the gecko enclosure, well, we changed the plan from getting a gecko. We ended up getting an anole, but the anole enclosure is nearly complete. It is complete, and we added some bark on the sides for it to climb on. And we also add some wood for it to climb on, and it looks really good, and I'd like to show you guys. So I'll show you guys in just a second. So guys, here we have the tank fully set up. We have all our plants. We have these plants. We added these taller ones here. We have its water dish. It's just a little dirty. It just has no water in it right now because we just emptied it out, but we're gonna refill it soon. There's its feeding dish, one of the bark pieces for it to climb up, another wood thing for it to climb up, a hygrometer, which is a thermometer but to measure humidity, and something to measure the temperature, which is a thermometer. I don't even know what it's called right now. Then we have that bark in the back. We have this little rock structure that I set up. We have this hide here, and that little rock hide. And the big thing in this whole thing is that little guy right back there. He is a green/brown anole, and from what I've noticed with him, he likes to blend in with his surroundings, and so when he's on the green plants over here, he's green, but when he's on the rocks and bark and his basking area, which he really likes, these two basking areas, he's commonly brown. And guys, it's the right time of the day to mist his enclosure down, so I'm just going to quick do a time lapse of that. The thing that I'm going to mention is his diet, and what he eats is he eats live mealworms and live crickets, but the mealworms, they don't move as much, so they're fine in his dish, but the crickets, we rip their heads off, which is a little graphic, and we put them in there. And what I also mentioned earlier was the light, and I'm going to show you guys that right now. The light hood, you probably saw it in some of the other footage, and it has two lights in here. One is a UVA and one is a UVB. One is for heat, and the other is to strengthen his bones. And you can see he hasn't finished a few mealworms and crickets in there, except for he ate majority of it. That's just the shells of two of the mealworms and some of the legs of the crickets. He doesn't usually like just eat the body, from what I've observed, but he's really enjoying his enclosure. And I'll be right back because I'm going to quickly add some water to his dish. I'll show you guys that. Guys, I got the water. It's right here in the sewer container. And so guys, I put the water in, and that's pretty much all of it for now. If you guys enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Peace!